I got stream starting soon on.
Perfect.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Den, formerly known as the D.E.N podcast. Yes, this is the DENcast. But welcome into the Den. That's what we do. What's up, everyone?
We have an applause soundbite.
Soundboard man. Applause. Let me hit it.
Do
let
it.
me hit it. Let me hit
Do it.
Here we go. Golf clap.
No, I added like an applause one, like a
applause
one, like a.
Oh, is there like an actual? Oh, there's an applause. Here we go.
Yeah, Steve.
There we go.
Welcome back, everyone. You all look beautiful.
Everyone looks great.
Everyone looks great. Everything looks fresh. I love it. Unrelental, you're the best. I can't say that enough.
Yeah.
Unrelental,
This is fucking amazing.
Looks great. I love it.
I love it so much. But welcome in, everyone. Tay's here. Annie's here. Lady's here. Lady was the first. Oh, is there a loop? Is there a loop issue, Rento? I didn't notice.
Didn't notice at all.
Yeah, I had no idea. Gendrid coming in hot with a raid.
Ooh,
Gendrid, you beautiful, beautiful man, you. Thank you so much, Gendrid. Welcome in, Raiders.
Oh, you're gonna have too much fun with that, Nubs.
Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with it.
Nubs is our soundboard guy tonight, so watch out.
Gendo with the raid, everybody.
I love it.
It's so nice seeing all the love in chat. It's
hell yeah, dude.
Gendrid's playing Metal Gear Solid 5 right now. Starry, welcome in. Welcome back. God, we've missed everybody. Purple, thank you for the resub. Everybody who resubbed, thank you guys so much.
Wow. How lucky to be able to come back and see all the
It's so awesome.
So lucky.
And I am so glad to have some of these back. Look at this. Look
Nubs. We miss Nubs so much.
Oh my gosh. I know. I'm getting the long hair back.
Yep. Not me. I'm staying short. Fuck it.
Staying short.
I ain't growing out shit. Maybe in the wintertime.
Wes has nice short hair.
Yeah.
I just got a haircut recently. Needed it.
Hell yeah.
Too fucking hot for long hair.
Pete, this sweet hat though, bro. Have a taco? Come on, are you kidding me? Little Lady Amelthea.
Have a taco?
Little Lady Amelthea promo right there.
Nice.
Another Rento designed hat. Oh yeah.
Damn, she's everywhere.
Cool hat.
Oh my gosh.
Happy to see, Lady says she's happy to see us all. I assume I'm very happy to see everyone.
Ooh, Pokemon's back in chat, Aaron.
Who? Oh, Pokemon back in chat.
Pokemon game's back.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Rento Besto.
You know where I found that Pokemon thing?
What's that?
And the very last time I ever went into a I'm totally brain farting. I can't believe you fucking said that, Lady.
Oh, Dingus.
Dingus, yeah. Last time she was using it, I'm like, this is really cool, and I told you guys about it.
That's so funny.
Dude, Timbits, Annie and I tried Timbits on the way to the airport in Michigan, and they were amazing. And we got free McDonald's.
Nice.
What's Timbits?
Hell yeah.
Timbits
Telos.
are little.
Thank you for the sub, Telos.
Little donut holes in at Tim Hortons. They're like a Canadian donut coffee place. They have
I want to try that so bad.
Canada's Dunkin'.
Yeah.
Basically.
And they have some in like Michigan and stuff.
Dude.
So, has anybody had Dunkin' Donuts?
They're very good.
Has anybody had Dunkin' Donuts and Tim Hortons? Can they compare? Because I don't think you've ever had Dunkin', right, Aaron?
I've had a blended coffee from Dunkin'.
Oh, okay.
So that would be the only thing that I can.
I think I've had Dunkin' Donuts because I don't think we have an actual Dunkin's here, but there's a donut store in just outside of Des Moines by Federal Way called Midway Donuts, but their boxes are Dunkin' Donuts. Not impressed
Oh,
with Dunkin'
interesting.
Donuts.
Hello says Tim's is better donuts. Dunkin' has a better sandwich.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's weird. When they opened up the first Dunkin' Donuts here in Las Vegas, it lines around the corner. Like, it was a big deal in Las
Yeah.
Vegas when they opened it, like right before I moved. Big deal.
I feel like that's how Washington was with Chick-fil-A, Nubs.
I don't hear
Yeah.
anything about people talk about. It's funny. You go to Dunkin' Donuts, I don't hear people rave about the donuts from Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
They rave about the coffee. That's what they
Yeah.
rave about. They're like,
Yeah.
the coffee is what's the best at Dunkin' Donuts. So like when people are like comparing Krispy Kremes to Dunkin' Donuts, like there's no such thing as comparing Krispy Kremes to Dunkin' Donuts because no one
Yeah.
goes to Dunkin' Donuts for the donuts.
Right,
And the
exactly.
donuts are cakey, so for dunking. That's why they're
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay. Dude, like so the donut holes is what I like at Dunkin' Donuts. And then their coffee. I actually like their regular coffee too. Like their drip coffee is pretty good. But like the donuts that I've got there, like Boston Cream is my favorite donut, and it was always so lackluster at Dunkin'. And
Ooh,
I really want to try Tim's so bad.
Hey,
Haley loves donut holes.
Taylity is a donut hole. So
Starry says I never had Tim's, but I don't care for Dunkin's. Tim's donuts were really, really good. I was surprised because it's like, oh, donut holes, but I've heard so much about them, but they were kind of crazy good.
I'm just a baby.
Lady says Dunkin'. What did lady say? Dunkin' actual donuts suck, but their coffee.
Yep. Yep. I agree with that for sure. Don't like
Tate doesn't like donuts at all.
Wait,
but
what?
she likes donut holes.
Oh, yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
you can't
yeah.
like
donuts.
donut holes and then not, and you can't like donut holes and not like donuts. They're made from the same thing.
Tay, you know donut holes are just the center of the donuts, right? They're punched
know
out.
that, right?
You know they're just the donuts, right?
They make me sick. Oh, so she likes donut holes because they're smaller size.
Because they're
Not
baby
as
size,
much.
like Tay.
Not as much.
Just a
glaze on
baby.
it.
She says just baby.
It's a
Lady loves
donut.
Boston cream. We have to convert. Yeah, Annie.
Dude,
and Lady are gonna
custard. What's your
convert.
favorite? What's your favorite donut? Go.
Favorite donut? Mine's Boston
donut.
cream. Nubs,
Boston
what's
cream.
yours?
I like a Bavarian cream.
Yeah, same
uh,
thing. Same thing.
Custard, the donut. Yeah, custard
Yeah.
donut. Yeah.
Yep.
I've never heard it as a Boston cream donut. I've always heard it as a custard or Bavarian.
Really? You should Google
Do they
Boston
call-
cream. It's yeah.
Did they call them Boston cream
Yeah.
donuts in on the East Coast? Because in the West Coast they do not call them Boston cream donuts.
It
They're
might
always called
be-
a Bavarian cream donut or a custard donut.
Yep, Gendra knows Boston cream.
Or a cock and balls donut if you go to Voodoo.
That's true. Funny story about that, Wes.
Yeah, I know.
Remember when we went to Voodoo Donuts?
Yeah. and I
Remember
bought a
what
cock and
your
balls
fiance made you do?
donut. Yeah, a cock and balls donut.
He had to stand there and say, "I would like a cock and balls donut."
Yep. I chose not to get the writing on it though. Didn't want to pay the extra for it.
Ooh, apple fritters. I can get down with that for sure.
Now, tell us, you want a great apple fritter or peach fritter? Voodoo Donuts in Portland, because it's massive and they put cream cheese frosting on it.
Oh,
We
true.
got a poll going for the favorite donut in chat.
Yes, baby. What's yours, Aaron?
It's a tie between old fashioned and maple.
Okay, gotcha.
Maple bar.
Yeah, maple bars are
on
they
the-
do pretty
Maple bar
slap.
slap, dude. Maple bar. Growing up, that's all I wanted was a maple bar.
Me too.
Old fashioned
I-
sour cream. I think
Ooh, old fashioned sour cream are so good.
I think I know what that one is.
They're the
When I
ones
say
that are
chocolate,
like they look kind of weird. They're circular, but they almost look like cracked and wrinkled.
Like they're jagged, right?
Yeah, they're jagged. That's
Yeah,
an old
okay,
fashioned
yeah,
sour
those
when
cream.
you
do
buy the
fucking
old-
slap.
Good, dude.
Yes,
You buy
those
the
do
old
slap.
fashioned box at the gas station. That's what they're similar to. I'm going to be the odd one out. I hate maple bars.
That's all right.
Wow, you're crazy. Boston cream
the
won,
wor-
by the way.
Yes,
Boston cream.
baby.
In the words of Rento earlier today, Wes, that's like your opinion. That's okay. Everyone has their own opinion.
True. The reason though,
True.
when I was in grade school, this little school in Chuila, the lunch one day.
What the fuck is a
was
maple?
was actually the same. They had the same lunch all through my years in school there.
Mhm.
It was macaroni and cheese and a maple bar and like green beans. I ate that one day, had a doctor's appointment, and before I got to the doctor's office, threw up on my doctor's car.
Oh,
So I don't like maple bars and I don't like mac and cheese because of that. I still kind of gag.
Oh, like mac and
really?
cheese.
That
No, I
ruined,
do.
man. Mac and cheese was ruined for you.
Yeah, I
Long
cannot.
donut with maple glaze. Yeah, thank you, Caleb.
Oh no, dude, I've never had a jelly donut from Krispy Kreme, and now I want one.
I like jelly donuts.
They
I
have
think
a
they're underrated.
Do they really?
Dude,
Okay.
I like a lemon
Oh,
jelly
lemon
donut,
curd
which
donut.
is
I
oh my
want donuts.
gosh. So
So-
there is
Oh.
Stop calling
in
them long
when I lived in
donuts.
Washington. Stop calling them long donuts. What are they called? They're called long johns. Excuse.
They're just called bars, chocolate bars and maple
Bars.
bars.
Yeah.
Chocolate bars, maple bars.
They call them with different things in the East Coast. That's good.
So Gendra just posted or just shared something to me on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a way to pull something up on stream yet, James?
Andy's looking again.
Not with all of us on the thing.
Well,
I'd have to just switch scenes.
that's what I mean.
Okay.
I'm gonna Discord it to you.
Okay, sounds good.
Long johns. In New Zealand, they used to have a donut in New Zealand
Wow.
that I loved. It was a raspberry filled long john, but it wasn't really a long john. It was more cylindrical than it was like a bar. They would roll it. They would deep fry it. Oh no, they would. It's a raspberry donut. They'd shove a chocolate bar, just like a chocolate bar, like Whitaker's bar in there. Deep fry it and then roll it in cinnamon sugar. So fucking good.
Oh,
dude.
damn.
Mm.
What am I looking at? I don't see anything.
Oh, he's on the fly.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this on the fly. I
So
don't
wait,
remember how to
Nubs,
do any of this shit.
you
Well,
said you
don't
had
worry
that
about
in,
it. I thought you had one set up with
We're
the
doing it live.
screen
No,
because
I
you
don't
were
yet.
showing you were showing me your screen when we were setting it up, so I assumed you had a scene that showed your screen.
No, that was just you
Bless this
watching it in
Wes.
Discord.
Look
Yeah.
at this guy.
So Nubs, you were saying you had that in New Zealand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how is it I'm hearing more and more foods that I'm shocked weren't invented in America?
Dude, I don't know. So good though. It was $1.25 too. Every time we passed it was a little dairy, aka like a dairy in New Zealand is like a corner shop, just like a little corner shop where you can get like bread and milk and little
A mini mart.
knickknacks, like a mini mart. You go in there, $1.25. The guy pulled the donut out, it has filled raspberry, you pull it open, he'd impregnate that thing with a freaking Whitaker's bar, get it all hot and steamy, and then you roll it some sugar, cinnamon sugar. It was
Damn.
amazing. So it came out and the bar was melted on the inside. So fucking good.
Man.
A bodega. Yeah, it was like a bodega.
Dubs really gets going when we start talking about cake-related things.
You
Cakes
would
and
love
chat.
Tim Hortons. Very cakey. Cakey donut. Cakey donut.
Cakes
hole.
and chat.
They had a nice app too. You know, I appreciate a good app experience, app ordering.
True.
I got a free medium coffee just for joining the app, and it was easy to add. And yeah, so shout out to the Tim Hortons app.
Damn.
How was their coffee?
Nothing to
Coffee.
write home about, but not burned. Better than McCafe.
Okay.
Not as good as like your local coffee shop. Better than Starbucks.
Dude,
Not a hard thing to do.
Exactly.
real quick, Airthos mentioned fry bread. Have you guys ever had fry bread? Fry bread slaps so hard.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I love fry bread.
Casino I worked at used to make fry bread and was a side dish with a lot of meals.
So
Yeah,
what restaurant?
dude.
I worked at the restaurant at the Tooele Casino.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
When I
Yep.
was one of my last jobs there before I moved over here.
Yeah.
Fry bread, and they served it with huckleberry butter.
Dude, when I worked for the Seminole tribe in Florida, fry bread all the time. It was so fucking good.
One right now. Tear it up live.
So good. I would totally tear it up live right now.
And if we're sticking on the fry bread kick, and I'm just gonna say it. What's your guys' take on elephant ears or funnel cakes?
Oh,
Great.
Great.
Yeah.
Deep
I'll
fried.
tear it up live.
If you deep fry a carb,
yeah.
I'm gonna eat it.
Listen,
Deep fry a carb,
you
I'm gonna
can-
eat it.
No, that
deep
is
fry a
not-
car.
I'm writing it down. That's a t-shirt
That's
idea.
a t-shirt.
That's a
Quote of the-
t-shirt. You deep fry a carb, I'm eating it.
And he says, if you're able to, those of you in the Seattle area, visit a restaurant called Off the Res. We'll check it out.
Oh, okay.
Starry Night says, good as a treat once in a while. Yes, very good as a treat once in a while. You can't live off elephant ears.
I mean, you could. I don't know how
Aaron's
long
my
you'd
West
live.
Coast twin. University District fry bread, all sorts of sweet and savory. Very nice. Okay. I think we're the only ones on the West Coast in this community.
Yep.
Pretty much. Well, Starry. Yeah.
Yeah. I meant like in the Seattle area, West Coast. I
Oh,
apologize.
gotcha.
True.
Of course. Yeah, everyone left.
Too expensive.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to leave. To be honest, I really didn't want to leave. I'm still in. Me and Devin are still kind of really kicking ourselves. We wish we didn't have to leave.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
expensive, but then like, I drove to Alki Beach. I drove to fucking Target and saw like Mount Rainier in the back, and I'm like, this is
Yeah.
why it's expensive. It's fucking it's ridiculously gorgeous.
Yeah.
The hottest it gets is like 80 degrees. That one time I got up to 100. Last year got up 100, but like that was like once in a 70 years.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been hitting
I'm-
about past couple weeks. I think at one point it hit like 90, but yeah, it's been like 80s, upper
Really?
80s most of the time. Still sucks, but compared to other parts of the country getting 100, 120, whatever the hell you're dealing with, nubs.
Dude.
Eritho
just
said
fucking
Coke
hot.
cherry syrup on the fry bread,
Oh, shit.
and Northwest
Northwest
represent.
represent.
Jenner says, so that thing I shared is essentially a ball of bacon and cheddar
Okay.
wrapped in dough and deep fried. Heavenly. 1,000% why I live in Maine. Exact same reasons. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. And if you look at like pictures of everything on that lateral, like Japan looks very similar to the Pacific Northwest, to Maine. Like it's just a beautiful, part, like distance from the equator. It's a
Yeah.
perfect distance from the equator, in my opinion. Everything is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
I remember driving into Vegas when we were moving here and coming up over the hill.
Perfect latitude.
I remember as a child coming up over that hill into the valley of Vegas and being excited because like, oh, it's home. I'm coming up over the hill this final trip and I'm looking at Vegas and I'm like, this place is a fucking dirt hole. I hate it. I was so mad. I was like, there's just brown and shades of brown. It's so
Mhm.
fucking ugly, dude. Like, I absolutely hate it.
Mhm.
Like, I was so mad. I was like, it's hot as fuck. It's ugly as shit. I want to go back to the green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And the thing
came
about
to,
like the Midwest that I liked was the greenery of like Wisconsin and Illinois
Yeah.
and Michigan and all that. There's just no mountains. So
Yeah.
it's missing the tall landscape, distance
Yeah.
landscape, it has a lot of some of the elements, just not all of them.
yeah.
Ladies going to sleep.
Everyone
Good
say
night,
bye.
lady. We love
Bye.
you. Yeah, if you see
This is for
you
you, lady.
if you
Big
see a
rocks.
mountain around here, it's a
Wrong
landfill.
one. There, this is the right one. That's what I meant to do. Sorry, lady, you're leaving.
Thank you, Nubba.
Nubba.
Tay always has
Whoa,
to
why did I get?
correct herself.
What the?
Oh,
Poor Tay. Can never type.
I
can't
just-
stop
I
it.
just
phone.
see you.
Good
I
night,
can't
lady.
type, okay. Love y'all. Bye. She can barely English when she's baked.
She could barley English.
Barley English when she's.
Oh,
No one
Tay.
caught the Skiddo.
Dude, fuck Skiddo.
Damn.
Wow, so that was nice catching up with everybody
It
in
was.
chat. So we have been gone for a hot minute. A lot of life changes with all of us have happened. I don't know. Well, maybe not Wes. I think you're kind of doing the same thing, right, Wes?
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much. Wes is just like, everything's fine. My life is great. It's perfect.
I'm the constant.
You are the constant.
Not
That's
much has changed in my life.
No?
Yeah, Aaron. Aaron and
Yeah.
they both stayed. They didn't move. They both have the same jobs. Yeah, for the most part, everything's been.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess you flying out to Michigan to meet everybody was kind of your biggest thing since we've been gone.
Yeah, I took some trips.
Yeah.
Went camping recently and all that. But...
Mm-hmm. So me and Dubs are the only ones in turmoil.
Yes, I would not say I'm in turmoil by.
Yeah, no turmoil. You both decided to have major life events again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how are the animals? Starry wants to know, are the kitties doing good, Wes?
Yep.
Ladybird is doing really well.
Cats are doing good. The apartment's been doing some work at one of the units next to us, so there's been a lot of noise, so they've been hiding throughout the day.
Oh, really?
It's like they're replacing carpet, replacing linoleum stuff, but they also have like a big air blower hammering in. Yeah, other than that, Donnie, my fiance Donnie, she went to Alaska for a few days. Her work sent her up there.
Nice.
Came back with some salmon.
I can't believe she caught a salmon in Alaska. That's fucking so cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah, she caught like one or two. All of her coworkers, except for one, caught at least one. Yeah. Oh, when I was up in Alaska in summer, like they have salmon derbies up there when the salmon start running.
Yeah.
And you would see natives throw back salmon probably as big as my leg because it wasn't big enough. Because like these salmon derbies, they win like thousands of dollars if they win.
Yeah. My dad used to go up like once a year, go up to Alaska and go salmon fishing, and he'd come back with a shit ton of salmon, and he would deep freeze it, and throughout the year he'd use it, or he would give it. It's weird. He'd use it to for bargaining chips to people. He'd be like, "I got Alaskan salmon. Like, do you want it?
Can
I get
somebody
this?"
you caught Alaskan
Damn, that's
salmon?
crazy.
That's because like I've got 3 packs of it separated in the freezer, and I don't know how to cook salmon.
Yeah, my dad used it to get things out of people. It was crazy. He'd trade it for good, for other pieces of goods. It was crazy.
Detective Brock Rocket's in the chat. Let's go, boys.
Detective.
Let's go.
What up, baby?
Welcome in. The legend. Detective. Dude. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Hell yeah. I get to finally meet Detective in November. I'm super excited for that.
Nice. Yeah, you're gonna meet Tay too, aren't you?
Yeah. Yep.
Tay and Detective.
Going for a big siege tourney, baby.
You're such a big Siege fan.
I know. It's just an excuse. It's just an excuse to go to Georgia and see my friends.
Yep.
So glad to be back. Detective says he's glad we're back.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's nice.
Very exciting.
Add in a minute, by the way.
Add in 1 minute, everyone. So we're going to take a bathroom water break in a minute. You're not going to miss a second of the show. We're going to pause for the ad break and we'll be back. That's how we're going to roll here.
Yeah. We're gonna pause the conversation so everyone can go do their things and make sure you guys don't miss any of the action here at the Den.
Ooh.
After the break, I'd like to talk about Barbie, Oppenheimer, Charlie Day's new movie that I saw, and something else that I can't remember, but that's what I would like to discuss.
Yeah, because you actually did Barbenheimer.
I did.
Yep.
We did the Barbenheimer.
I'm sorry. I happened to glance over at chat, and Arathos has said, "Take the salmon,
dude,
slather it in strawberry yogurt, wrap it in foil, and then grill it. Salt and pepper to taste."
Ooh,
Sounds great.
that sounds amazing. So there's a challenge has been posed. Well, not a challenge, but
We got 5 seconds. 4. We'll see you after the break.
We'll see you
everyone.
back.
Ad break.
we'll be right back.
How long is the ad break?
I don't know.
I don't.
3
Yeah.
minutes.
Let me go into creator.
I think you're gonna have to put us on Be Right Back. Well, right now everyone that's sub to us is not on ads, so they can see us. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey guys.
If you're not
Hey,
seeing
y'all.
the ads, you're hearing us.
We're just not going to talk about anything important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Rento said that Diggle and I are going to have to face Razzle Dazzle at the beer pong table in November. I'm assuming that's Detective, and I don't know who is he the Razzle or is he the Dazzle?
He's the Dazzle. Clearly, Detective's the Dazzle.
Oh, Telos is the Dazzle. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You got action,
He's the
baby.
Razzle. Ad break ends in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Okay.
So it actually tells me
I'm
if I watch
excited.
chat.
I'm excited.
How is
Fill my
your
water up.
beer pong game?
My beer pong game is apparently stellar.
Okay.
Aaron tells it the best, but when I was playing beer pong with Diggle and we were done because we mowed through everybody, and I sat down and Aaron just looks over at me and he goes, "You know how to play beer pong?"
See, it doesn't surprise me you know how to play beer pong. That just because of what I've learned about what you did after high school before you moved up here.
Oh
Your
yeah,
like car club pool days.
yeah,
Beer pong does not surprise me.
yeah. I mean, I played in college, during college years, played at parties all the time and stuff like that. I grew up in bars and pool halls, basically. So, like, if you could play it in a bar, I'm probably pretty good at it.
Yeah, makes sense.
I've never seen beer pong played in a bar, ever.
We're not, Aaron. We've never been to Florida bars.
Yeah, dude.
That's true.
It's a
I don't know
thing.
what fucking
True.
DeSantis is doing over there.
Yeah,
see,
I
this
know.
was-
You know that's right, Tay.
I was gonna say this was well before DeSantis time, though.
You don't know that. He could be pulling the strings.
As a little baby in law school somewhere.
Isn't he a JAG lawyer?
I think so. I think he was, yeah.
Yeah. He just did an interview on NBC.
Oh, okay.
He's so weird. He
says he wants to debate the governor of California. DeSantis?
Oh,
DeSantis?
Gavin Newsom?
Yeah. And everyone's like, don't do that debate.
Gavin.
DeSantis, you're gonna get fucking destroyed.
And he
And we're
also
back,
said
Tay.
on Twitter or something that he said he wants to slit the throats of his opponents.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude.
I saw that because people were talking about that and Trump going on his tirade about his indictment right after the judge told him, hey, don't try and say anything that'll interfere or incite stuff.
We have a soundbite for that.
Do it.
Yeah, we
Nubbies.
do. This one.
They indicted me. They indicted me.
What else did I see? I know I know Florida's in trouble right now because of all they have shortage of teachers. This is supposedly the worst year they've ever seen with the shortage of teachers. So there's like tons and tons of kids in classes because they just don't have enough teachers to go around.
Nope.
Damn.
Oh, that makes sense. Not giving them a decent wage and not letting them teach anything.
Yeah.
All right. Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer. No one else has seen either of these yet? Just me?
No,
Nope.
I want to. I just don't have means yet.
Got it.
I would have to do these now, like I would have to watch them ripped or streaming somewhere. We just don't have the ability to like go out and go to the movie theater and shit right now.
I really want to go see Barbie. I'm not like I want to go see it because I heard it's actually really good.
Yeah, same.
It's not something I care about going to the movie theater to see, but I really would want to see Oppenheimer in the movie theater.
If Barbie showed up on Plex right now, I'd be all about it.
Yeah.
Um,
Dude, first female directed and written movie to gross over $1 billion.
That's
Hell yeah, dude.
insane.
Greta
Yeah.
Gerwig is in history.
That is insane.
Yeah, my sister loved the movie. She said something about like there's like a depression Barbie or like something like that.
Hmm.
And she said like she's like this character nailed how I feel so much of the time that I'm in love with this movie.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there's like all the Barbies are great. Ken's wonderful. Uh it's just everything kind of came together. It's like a Barbie movie, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but uh it's just so well thought out and cleverly written. They got all the right actors and it's just executed so well. It's a very pleasant little hour 45-minute experience. It's great. Cute, funny, engaging, in my opinion, has a good message. Sometimes it stumbles a little bit. I think it's not perfect by any means, but it's so cute and it's so funny that I told you guys this off stream, but there's like this like insider drama with Barbenheimer where
Yeah.
it was supposed to be a big fuck you for Christopher Nolan leaving Warner Brothers,
Mm.
because all of the Christopher Nolan films were Warner Brothers. He had a big deal with them, but he got all snotty during the pandemic about streaming,
Mm-hmm.
and so he left his contract with them and signed with Universal to do Oppenheimer. And Warner Brothers started this Barbie movie. They knew they had a bunch of money and talent behind it, and so they're like, we're going to release it the same day as Oppenheimer to draw people away, when it just kind of backfired and everyone got excited about it. Kind of the same way when Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing came out. It was
Yeah.
like this polar opposite content,
Yeah.
cute and serious, and they all kind of had fun with it. And so it just totally backfired, and then both of the movies ended up making more money because of it. So they didn't really lose, because Barbie obviously I think Barbie actually made more money than Oppenheimer at this
Yeah.
point.
But I mean, Oppenheimer still made like $500 million or something.
It didn't fail by any means, but
Mhm.
Oppenheimer's are.
Yeah.
Yeah. That might play a factor because like that was the other thing a lot of people were I heard some moms were freaking out about. They're like the Barbie movie's PG-13, so it's not meant for kids. And so but all the moms, a lot of moms are going to be like, it's a Barbie movie. I'm taking my kids to it.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I mean?
wouldn't let Vivian see it, but it's not overly grotesque. It's just that like there's some adult themes in it, Like when
Yeah.
Barbie becomes a real Barbie, she goes to the gynecologist because like that's what you have to do. So it's like it's not like rated R. It's not wholly
Yeah.
inappropriate. It's just that like 6-year-old wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really.
So, Aaron, with Barbie, are you now invested in the new MCU,
No,
the Mattel
no, I'm
Cinematic
not.
Universe?
The
No,
Mattel
they announced
cinematic
like a Uno
14
movie.
movies.
an
American.
Uno movie?
Oh no,
Yeah.
let me go down the list of known movies really quick because I had to pull this up. American Girl Doll, Barney, Christmas Balloon, Hot Wheels, Magic 8 Ball, Major Matt Mason, Master of the Universe, Matchbox, Polly Pocket, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, Thomas and Friends, Uno, Viewmaster, and Wishbone.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
That's Mattel to us. Yeah, I mean, some of those I'm like,
Yes.
okay, a Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie, like I'm sure someone could make that
Real
decent.
Steel. It'll happen. Real Steel was amazing. That
Exactly.
movie should have been so much. There should have been a sequel. There should have been more.
Is that the Hugh Jackman
so
one?
mad? Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I was sitting here too because I was like, I know exactly what the Real Steel 2 sequel is going to be because this robot's got shadow feature, so they're gonna go make a robot that has another shadow feature. And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna recruit a masterclass boxer. So the movie's gonna be less about robot versus robot, but Hugh Jackman boxer versus a world class boxer, and he's gonna have to beat the world class boxer. Like that's the movie. I'm like, I already have this figured out, and then the movie just never came to fruition. It didn't go anywhere. It didn't make enough fan base. I was so fucking mad, dude. I wanted Real Steel 2 so bad.
And I mean, we already have Fast and the Furious movies. Why do we need Hot Wheels, and Matchbox?
Hot Meals. I can go for some Hot Meals.
Hot Meals.
Dude, what about a Meals on Wheels movie?
Dude, right?
That would be
With the stupid shit coming up now, it'd probably be an actual movie.
What did you say, Wes? I didn't hear you.
I would say a Meals on Wheels movie would probably be depressing as shit.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll do a Schwan Man movie. Did anyone ever get Schwan? I got the Schwan Man. The van.
I remember getting
trailer.
my mom and my grandma getting some stuff off the van. Usually the little ice cream cups.
I had a big Publix truck semi toy when I was a kid, being in Florida. It was all about Publix.
Hay says that when Paul Walker died, they should have stopped the Fast and Furious franchise.
No, they should have stopped the Fast and Furious franchise back at Tokyo Drift.
I got you, Steve.
Yeah. The Fried and the Furious Meals on Wheels. Yeah, no offense to you Fast and Furious stands. No offense.
Dude, yeah.
I believe that he said like to not stop it or whatever. Like if he died, even though it was like an accident or something, they had I remember hearing something that like he didn't want them to stop. Starry says, okay, what about Meals on Wheels, but sits with cars that look like Hot Wheels and they race to see who delivers fastest? I mean, what's the alternative, Nubs? More shitty XXX movies? I'd rather Vin Diesel do one of those again. I'd rather him do a Pitch Black movie.
Yeah,
that first Pitch Black movie was fucking fire, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They made another one.
Yep, more Riddick.
What was the other one?
Chronicles of Riddick.
But then they made a third one. There was a third one.
So they made Chronicles of Riddick was the second one. Then they made Riddick.
Yeah.
They just made Riddick. And Riddick was okay. It was kind of like a standalone
Riddick
action movie. What's her name was in that movie? The girl played
Get Ed Helms to do it.
Dude, what was
Riddick.
I also think it had Batista in it.
Had Batista? I
Moments of brilliance.
See?
Katie Sackhoff. It had Katie Sackhoff in the movie.
Katie Sackhoff.
I keep wanting to call her Bo-Katan. I'm like, it had Bo-Katan in the movie. I'm like, no, what is her name? It's Katie Sackhoff.
But if you said Bo-Katan, most people would know.
Yeah.
The girl dating
Dude,
Judi
the Chronicles of Riddick, because supposedly that storyline of the Chronicles of Riddick is actually really fucking good.
Is it?
It just can't.
Yeah.
I didn't see the Riddick one. I've only seen the first two.
Really fucking good storyline. He's
I think Pitch Black and Chronicles of Riddick are good movies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those I enjoyed a lot. I just didn't see the last one.
I don't know if it's 100% true, but I heard a story that he did the second or the third one just so he could have the name Riddick for his D&D characters.
Interesting.
What's his race called? His race is called like a. It's like an extinct race, and that's why he's so like. Deadly.
Furion.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Vin Diesel being all creepy with that interviewer during like the XXX days?
Oh yes, I did see that. You actually showed me that a long time ago.
Yeah, I think you did show it to us.
So cringy, dude. Yeah,
kicking that.
It's one of my favorite videos. He makes like weird noises and shit.
A Warhammer movie would be, if they did a live action Warhammer movie, it would. Be fucking gruesome as shit.
I thought they were doing one, Nubs, based off that video you showed us.
They're doing a what's his name? Henry Cavill is working with Amazon Prime to bring a Warhammer series that's true to the books to Amazon Prime.
Oh. So is he going to do 2 seasons and quit like Witcher?
No, we'll see. But he's the like executive producer. He's gonna be like executive producer on the show. So he's gonna play more of a role in the decisions being made. I actually kind of side note. There's something there was an article released released a few days ago of the writing team from The Witcher,
Amazon beef.
and practically they're saying the reason why we had to change everything that happened to The Witcher is because they were saying that the timelines and everything that's the Witcher book series, it's too complicated. And so they're like, and so it only fits a niche audience.
Yeah.
So we have to change it so it fits a wider audience, which people took as, oh, you think we're all stupid. And so because we're stupid, you have to dumb it down. And like that's what everyone was like kind of getting at. I guess that's the main reason why Cavill's like, I'm out. You guys are completely
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
ruining all of this.
Considering what she said in season 1, how they let Henry like rewrite a bunch of scenes and they came out amazing, and then they go and do this like fuck off, you know? I honestly I haven't even watched any of the new season of Witcher.
I haven't watched the new season, but I found out that it's kind of. I didn't hear anything about like people standing in solidarity in the sense of like boycotting the 3rd season, but I guess there was, and so it's the lowest watched season. It's the lowest reviewed season.
Yeah.
And there's supposedly rumors that because right now because all the writers
The strike.
all the strikes that are going on, everything's on hold right now. There's even rumors supposedly that there's contemplation of them canceling
Yeah.
the 4th season completely.
Dude, the author must be like so confused. Like, fuck it. You can have my property. Make your shitty games. They make 2 shitty games and then one of the best games ever made. And he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I want a piece of that. And then they're like, cool, they're gonna make a Netflix show off of it. First 2 seasons are cool. 3rd season's ass. What the fuck, man?
He's like,
My money. Just give me money.
Maybe you heard of this, Aaron, but I saw something in passing, an article about that author is writing a new Witcher based, like he's writing more books now. More Witcher books.
I'm sure that's in his best financial interest while the iron is hot. I'm not a big fan of his writing. I don't think that the Witcher books are exceptional.
Yeah.
I've read like 3 of them and like
I only got to the first one.
not the whole thing, but yeah, I don't think it's great. I think he gets a little kind of like I think he gets a little like full of himself a little bit and it goes off and
Like
and
pretentious
it's a little
kinda?
like men writing women a little
Yeah.
bit sometimes too, where it's like really gross for no reason.
Yeah.
But yeah. I wanted
Hey,
to say to
Kiwi.
Detective that we share your Amazon beef, some of us here, maybe for different reasons. But
Yeah.
also little Kiwi's in chat.
Hi, Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Hello.
Kiwi.
You're gonna make me play fucking Phantom Pain again, dude. Dude, when that game did anyone else play Phantom Pain?
I played a little bit of it. I'm just not a fan of the gameplay loop of Metal Gear Solid. I'm not a stealth person. So
Oh, you're
Mm.
you're a demon. I don't understand you. But
He's the
you
only
would
guy that- Sorry.
you could like airlift semi truck containers, like crates, to send back to Mother Base. And so you would like attach like these little balloons to them and they would like and
shit.
every time I was so invested in that game, I played that game so much, like I would be driving around and see little metal crates and just imagine like, I gotta get those for Mother Base. You know, it just like that game is so fucking good, dude.
Gendred said earlier, Aaron, I don't know if you saw it, that he's playing MGS5 now.
You are right now. That's Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm extracting everything, dude. It's so good. When you spot a fucking guy who has like an A rank in something that you need, and you just like, knock him out with your sleep pistol, and then and then balloon him out. It's just so good. So
Is
good.
5 the best MGS?
No, Snake Eater is the best MGS.
3 is still the best one?
Yes.
So that's probably going to be your big game next year? This year? Next year?
100,000,000%.
They're remaking it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Delta or Tri? Like, it's like Metal Gear Solid and has a triangle symbol.
Delta, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
God, that game's good. Not as good as Baldur's Gate 3, though.
Oh.
Mm.
Before we pivot to Baldur's Gate, Aaron, did you want to say anything more about Oppenheimer? Because we kind of hit Barbie and then got sidetracked.
I know, and I'm okay with that. I mean,
Okay.
if people want to hear about it, then we can, but it doesn't seem like it's whatever.
I just know that I
It was good.
really still want to see it, and I haven't gone to see it in the regular movie theater because I'm like, I want to try to get to the IMAX. You know what I mean?
Do you have one near you?
Not the good one, but I've got the one that Aaron went to go see
The digital one. That's what
Yeah.
I got.
Yeah,
I
digital
should just go
IMAX
do it.
is fine.
should
There's
just
only
go do it tomorrow.
30 real IMAXs. The only thing that I heard is that Red Letter Media saw it in a standard screen, and it's pillar boxed and letterboxed because
Oh.
of because IMAX film is square. It's a square aspect ratio, so he won't let the digital theaters blow it up
Ooh.
and stretch across the screen, even on a standard definition screen. So it's like, yeah, I just would not recommend it. Det says, glad you reminded me about that. Just snagged a morning ticket for
Yeah.
Oppenheimer on Thursday.
That's awesome.
I just hated the theater experience. It was so busy and standard seats and people coughing and crinkling during slow scenes and getting up to go to the bathroom. Like, I hated it. I just absolutely hated it.
Right. It always reminds me of when we went to go see, what was it called? Quiet Place. Remember when we went to go see that in the theater? And obviously, the entire film's silent, right? But you still hear everybody chewing and coughing and crinkling and everything around you. And then I think about all these directors that are like, you need to go see my movie in the movie theater because it's the best experience, blah, blah. But it's not the best experience. The best experience is subjective.
I think it's, well, I don't think it is, because they get a lot of the old contracts make more money on box office returns
Yeah.
than on digital returns
Right.
and physical returns. So, yeah, that's why I think they say now in IMAX, I think there is a case for it because you actually have to film it on IMAX,
Mhm.
and you know there's some quality standards that you have. I mean, they should abide by. Kiki's World rated with
Kiki!
Party of One.
Hello, Kiki.
Anyway.
Kiki's World.
Your
Yeah,
table
go
is
see
now
it in
ready.
IMAX if you can. It's great.
Your table at the
Florence,
Den is now
my
ready,
girl, Florence
Kiki.
Pugh did a great job. She's wonderful.
Who did a great job?
Florence Pugh.
Oh, Florence.
Oh, Florence, yeah.
Let's give a big shout out for Kiki's World.
Ooh, I can't wait to start doing custom alerts for everybody again. I think I'm going to ignore work tomorrow and do custom alerts all day.
All right. Baldur's Gate 3.
BG3. Hi, Kiki.
Hello, Kiki.
Hello.
So, what do you want to do, Aaron? Do you want to give a review on it or start with that? Because you're doing a solo playthrough right now too, right?
I'm just flabbergasted by my whole experience. I don't know. I don't even know. I feel bad for other video games.
Yeah.
I feel bad for...
How's Starfield gonna feel in a few weeks?
I know. I'm actually like really upset about... I'm upset about it a little.
It is just from the the early access and the bit I've played now, and I'm probably going to start a solo character soon. This is the closest to actually getting a tabletop D&D experience in a video game.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
all the decisions you make, like you have many dialogue choices, you get special ones based on race, class, background, gender, like everything. Uh, we've learned doing some multiplayer stuff. Basic rule of D&D: don't split the party.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep, we found that
Yep.
out the hard way.
That's why solo is so good, because they just follow you and they jump over traps and they jump when you jump, and they don't equip the best gear, which I kind of, that's a video game thing that I wish that this game would adopt, is like when you give your follower something, like when you give Lydia a better shield, she will equip the shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does not happen. I have to like become Shadowheart and give the new armor, put on the new armor.
Well, today I was like, I'll just get on and play for a little bit, thinking I would get pretty far. Dude, I got lost and went to a rabbit hole of just stuff. I was like, there's a ledge up here. I can't find out how to get to the ledge. My character's a halfling rogue again. On my solo playthrough, I'm doing the same thing. And I was like, I can't jump up there. So I had the girl, what's her name? Lizak?
Lae'zel.
Lizelle.
Mm.
I had her throw me up there.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm solo running around. I get in a fight. I won the fight, luckily. But then I did this big loop around an underground tunnel, an underground cave system, just to get back to my party after fighting. And they're like, "Where'd you go?" I'm like, "I've been gone for freaking 45 minutes fighting goblins."
Jeez.
Yeah, I think it also ruined like tabletop Dungeons and Dragons for me too, because I don't want to play Joe Schmo's campaign. This is like a professionally written campaign with everything I could ever imagine around every corner. And I feel like if I play an actual D&D campaign, there will be parts of it that let me down, because this just it's fulfilling so many things that I heard about D&D,
Mm-hmm.
that I'm like, wow, this is like that. This, just there's always somebody or something on a path. Like I just like walked over. I was going around, and there's this bridge that's like cut in half, and I'm like, okay, I gotta figure out how to go around that. And then all of a sudden, like, this fucking devil shows up and wants to make a deal with me, and is like, I can, you have the tadpole in your eye, and he's like, I can totally cure you, but you have to like make a deal with me. You have to make a deal with the devil. Like, no, I'm good. I don't want to do that. And then he like force transports us to this like super extravagant hall with like all this gold and jewelry and paintings on the wall. And he like totally tries to like wine and dine me. And then like Kiara didn't even have that happen to her. She doesn't even know. I didn't even,
Really?
Damn. Doesn't know what that is. I got a new follower, which you, Caleb, will absolutely obsess over. She's like everything.
She's got
like
cake.
She's got cake. She's spunky. She looks like that wrestler that you like.
Oh shit.
Dude, she's a barbarian. She's like meaty and like, oh man, she runs off an infernal engine. She doesn't have a heart. She runs off an infernal engine. And she's just,
Damn.
oh my god, dude, it's so cool. And everyone has a side quest. Everyone has a thing like, oh, I need to kill these paladins. Okay, I totally needed to go kill this like I was going into this camp. We have an ad coming in 2 minutes.
1 minute.
Yep, 1 minute.
1 minute. Just really fast. I found out that you could speak to animals and speak to the dead. So I spoke to this dead person who had been slaughtered in front of this house. He tells me about the leader, and the leader has like a dead mom or something. Like he lost his mom and he's really sad about it. So as a bard, I can disguise myself. So I disguised myself as his dead mom and went into the town and fucking and like totally like he gave everything up to me because he was just taken aback that his mom was back to life talking to
Wow.
him. And it was just me. And
That's
like
so cool.
you could have just walked in, you know, you could have just, and then I'd have had to fight everybody.
Wow.
So you give him
Spicy
decent
Town Hall, thank you for the
closure.
Prime sub, baby.
Thank you. 5.
Adds
We'll
in
be back
30.
in 5 seconds.
Ads-
You will not
ads
miss a second of the show.
Nice. Spicy man. Spicy, I think Jack in here. Yeah, he's subbed. You can hear me. We don't have the budget that AEW has. We can't go picture in picture.
Yeah, I got some like right now. I have some serious like gaming ADHD though, because I got this
James.
Valheim build.
Yeah.
James,
Baldur's
do me a
Gate
favor.
3.
Add a display capture to this scene,
Mm-hmm.
drag it in the middle of our boxes, and then click the eye so we can't see it when we don't need to. And when you want to pull something up to show people, you can click it on and pull and just make it the screen that you look at. And
You're
know.
gonna have to tell me that step by step. Okay, added a display.
Never mind.
Awesome.
Make it your other screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh,
Never mind. I take it back.
yeah, I could do primary monitor. This one, you mean?
Whatever one that yeah.
That we're on, right?
No. Whichever one that you would watch a video on if you pulled it up.
Yeah, that would be the other.
Yeah, I would not do it then.
Because I use a smaller monitor now for our Discord, so it lines up in the boxes, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Back in 10 seconds.
Denception.
Sometimes you were saying you're having gaming ADHD right now.
Yeah, I got total gamer ADHD right now. So like, because we got Diablo 4, which to be honest, like I haven't touched.
Me
I'm
either.
over it.
I haven't touched. Like, there's nothing.
Wait, are we back yet?
Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
Yeah,
And we're
there's
back.
nothing that's like pulling me into Diablo, and to make me want to like really want to play it. And then I got Baldur's Gate 3, which I really really want to play.
Mm-hmm.
I got COD, which I'm playing kind of sparingly. I still want to get good with COD. It's still like one of my main pastimes. I watch pros play. It's kind of like something I really really enjoy doing in my pastime. But then I also got this Valheim build, and Palia. I got Palia now too, and it's just like I'm trying to decide how to split up my time and
When
what I want to play.
Doesn't
and
Palia
it
go
just-
away soon?
No, it's closed beta, then it goes open beta, and open beta goes all the way until launch, and everything you get in open beta transfers to launch.
That's cool. Okay, I didn't know that.
So, yeah, and so I have Palia, and so it's like everything's kind of pulling my attention. No joke. There's some days where it pulls my attention so much where I get so overwhelmed. I'm just gonna stay off the computer
Yeah.
because I can't. Like, I just like it's hard for me to like just lock in and pick one.
Yeah.
So usually, if you
Kiwi
guys
did not
ask,
like Palia.
you did not like Palia, really? What did you get into the closed beta, Kiwi? That's surprising.
Interesting, because I feel like it's just like Disney, but more. But you could do more. Was it just?
I like it better than Disney Dreamlight Valley personally.
I'm
Is it supposed to be like that, or is it supposed to be more like Animal Crossing Stardew?
yeah, it
It's-
is, but the graphics make you feel like you're in Disney Dreamlight.
Yeah.
The art style and the graphics and everything.
Yeah, like I like it, because you got the romance options, so it's kind of Stardew-ish like that. You can
Mhm.
romance people. To be honest, Palia probably needs a combat system. With it not having and I said this actually back when I played the alpha. I'm like, you probably need to institute some sort of combat system, not heavily combat system, something like Stardew Valley, where it was just like you had a sword, monsters ran at you, you swiped at the monsters, and it was good. But like, they need something else because it's an MMO. But what's the point of playing an MMO harvesting game? Like, there's not really an incentive to play with other people other than
Yeah.
the fact that you could trade crops between each other, but like there's not even really an incentive to do that. Like, it's
Yeah.
kind of weird. I don't understand.
When
The whole idea is it's supposed to be cozy. It's a cozy game. And they use that in their explanation of the game. It's like Palia, the cozy farming simulator. And so the only thing I can think of is like, yeah, it's kind of cool. So it's kind of like Animal Crossing. The best way I can explain it is it's very Animal Crossing in that sense. Then,
It's Animal Crossing meets Harvest Moon MMO
yeah.
yeah, it's
because you
really
still do
weird.
farming and
'Cause-
stuff, right?
So,
Yeah.
but there's got to be something behind the MMO aspect of it.
Not unless they're still development. They're in still development, which is crazy because it's supposed to launch in November, like officially launch, I think, in November.
On PC first, right?
Well, no, on Switch as it officially launches
I thought
in
they said
November.
PC was coming first.
Well, the beta is
Oh, so
all
they're
on
giving you
on the
okay.
PC. So that's their
Interesting.
yeah. It's kind of
So,
it's
Nubs,
been kind of
when we played together and we got in the
Uh.
same party, we
Uh-huh.
literally didn't do anything together.
we didn't. The only thing that allows me to do is I can come see your property,
Yeah.
and we can cruise around together, collecting shit together,
Okay.
harvesting and playing together. That's about it. There's nothing really intuitive about partying with people. Not unless there's like a buff you get for partying with people. I don't
Wes,
know.
what is Sunhaven?
So, Sunhaven is basically multiplayer Stardew Valley with a much more heavily focus on fantasy. There's a
Okay.
full story with it with quests, combat involving ranged melee and magic, multiplayer up to like 8 people.
Wow.
Kind of sprite 2D graphics still with romance options, like everything Stardew Valley did right, adding in multiplayer elements, multiple cities you go to, and you basically get a farm in every one of these towns when you get there.
Demon
Um,
Mommy, I'm sold.
But wait,
there-
is the art style the same as Stardew?
Yeah.
Little cleaner than Stardew.
See, I don't
Like,
want that old pixelated stuff. That's why I like Palia. I want updated graphics. I want graphics like we're in fucking 2023.
I got Demon Mommy. I'm good.
Demon Mommy. Wait, Demon Mommy. What the fuck's Demon Mommy?
I don't know. It's one of the
Arathos wants to know if you can pet cats and fish.
You could fish. You could. Oh, in Sunhaven or in Palia.
Probably Sunhaven.
In Sunhaven you can fish, and there's actually a whole level up experience system for exploration, mining, foraging, combat, fishing, with perks and new spells. There's no stamina meter unlike Stardew, so you can actually go all day. You won't just collapse because you're out of stamina.
Nice.
Um, yeah, me and Donnie play it. We played. This is our second playthrough because the first one died.
Xyla,
I haven't met Xyla yet.
When did it come out,
She's-
Wes?
Demon, sits on the Demon King's royal council.
I haven't been to the demon area yet. I just now got to
Sorry.
the elf area.
Ruined it for you.
released? It came out this year.
Oh, did it really? Yeah.
Well, I still think it's technically early access, but it's all the early access indie games, right? They're in early access forever.
That would be a
Oh,
second pick.
Donnie's telling me it's full, at least 1.0 release.
Oh no, and would be a second pick for me.
Sounds like a spicy town hall kind of game.
None of this matters because Baldur's Gate 3
Yeah.
is new and it's literally the best game ever.
Yeah, I think my favorite thing about Baldur's Gate 3 has to be the fact that other developers have come out and said, "Hey, please don't compare us to this."
And I really heard that before. I played the alpha when they first announced this in 2020, like, hey, you can buy it on Steam and test it out. And I just didn't get it because I'd never played a CRPG before. This was before Disco Elysium. And I just didn't get it. But I get it now, and it's not fair. It does.
It's not fair.
It makes all the promises that all these other games have made, except for it fulfills them.
Yeah.
It's fucking madness how they manage to voice line everybody everywhere, motion capture the animation so that they feel human, the mouths and eye expressions feel human, the dialogue options are exhaustive, your every class is extensively unique and different, it doesn't feel the same ever, and you can talk to people about it and solve problems in 700 different ways.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know how they did it. It's magic. It's so reinvigorating at a time when I was like feeling really down about video games, and like maybe I'm just getting old, and I am getting older, and I don't follow the news as gaming journalism and gaming used to be my entire life.
Yeah.
I would play every new game and listen to all the podcasts, find all these niche indie games that I would, nominate for game of the year that very few people had heard of. Like that was my thing. And now I felt like maybe I'm not there anymore. But this is like, holy shit. This is magic. It's literally, I've never seen anything. I never thought that I would live to see a game like this. It's so many things are possible. It does so many things right. There's I have trouble. The inventory is a little cumbersome.
Yeah.
Online seems a little cumbersome.
That's my biggest thing.
If
Playing with a group seems a little cumbersome.
playing
at
with a
times.
group isn't a cumbersome, it's hard mode. Like we are playing the hardest version to play this game.
Yeah.
I have seen an article started getting posted today across the gaming sites about you might want to turn off karmic dice. It's a background thing that will make your dice rolls better or worse, so you don't go on long streaks of getting hits all the time or long streaks of getting misses. Whereas you turn that off, it's actual random number generator at that point.
Interesting.
What
definitely felt-
affects? Sorry, go on.
It's called karmic dice.
So what affects it?
That I didn't
My
read too much
karma?
into. Your dice rolls. So like let's say you get a bunch of successes. Like I guess that's what they're doing with the karma. They're just calling that your karma. You got so much good luck, they got to give you some bad luck.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's a hidden dice. It's a hidden thing
dice.
for your dice roll.
Arathos, I know that you played the beta and you played Divinity. Just you are going to kick yourself if you don't play Baldur's Gate right now in 1.0. I know you played the beta and I know you played Divinity. There is no other. I played the beta. There's nothing like this game. And you're already because you played those, do it. You have to do it. It's a travesty that this Valheim build thing is going on right now because it's taking attention away from it in our community. It's a travesty. This game is once in a lifetime. We're never going to be here again. We're going to look back at this and be like, remember when that game came out? And like every session that I pick up with it, I'm more blown away. That never happens. I'm 25 hours into this game and I'm still blown away every session I get in. It's
Damn.
crazy. There's I couldn't say anything more.
It's
Yeah,
like
I'm
that
a-
game. It's like a game, Aaron, where you say, "Man, I wish I could go back and play that again for the first time."
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
I
here's go on with.
I was just gonna say I'm a real big fan of Larian Studios, the developers of this,
Yeah.
because I played a fuckload of Divinity Original Sin 2.
Yeah.
Also, side note, if you love this game, and I don't know why you wouldn't just keep playing this, but you want to play something different, Divinity Original Sin 2 is amazing. But it's these guys care about that 90s the CRPG.
Mhm.
They these guys clearly grew up on Baldur's Gate 1, on Neverwinter Nights, on the original Fallouts. Right? And they're like, we're gonna bring that to this age because it's a travesty that CRPGs died when first person shooters became big.
Mm-hmm.
Hambalams in chat.
Ambalam, welcome
Oh,
in.
shit. And yeah, looking at this studio, they've basically only done Divinity, Baldur's Gate, and some educational games.
I hear what you're saying about Divinity. Divinity was great. Baldur's Gate. Baldur's
It's
Gate.
but
It
both
was.
can be
It was
great.
great.
It
It
still
was
is
it was
great.
good. Why would I go? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna upgrade my iPhone, right? Why would I go buy an iPhone 9? I have an iPhone 11. I'm not gonna go do that.
Don't but
It's great. Why
this
would
but
I ever do that? I'm gonna go back to Baldur's Gate 3 over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not experience the story
Sorry.
with good gameplay?
Doesn't
Here's
touch.
my thing.
Baldur's
I'll
Gate
tell you
3 's-
right now.
No.
I'm probably gonna play it the one time. I'm playing solo right now, and I'll probably play it the one time with you guys, and that's probably gonna be about it. I can already tell very heavily. I'm gonna do the same fucking thing I did with Skyrim. I'm gonna get balls deep in it, and I'm just gonna get so out of focus about going to do all these side things and all the little things. I'll never finish the story. It'll be the same thing. I've played hundreds of hours into Skyrim and never beaten the story. I still don't know what the story of Skyrim is. I have no fucking clue.
I don't
Because
think it's not like that though.
I'll get so sidetracked with everything else. So I already feel like that's gonna happen to me with this game.
One thing that Divinity did, and I know Baldur's Gate kind of does, is yeah, you have the freedom to do anything you want, and you can spend 25 hours in the first town if you want to. But the game really does with talking with people and
Guides you through.
even
It leads you. It's fucking mind-boggling how I'm like, I want to stop this and go do something else. I went from the Underdark to the Shadow Cursed Lands, and they intertwined in like, oh my god, that's the guy I was looking for, who I was in the under, and like now I'm there, now I have the lantern and I can walk around, and that's what I was trying to do. It's fucking crazy.
So, question: do you feel like your solo playthrough, is going to negatively affect a playthrough with us?
I'll even answer that a little bit, but that's only because it's the same problem I have with real D&D. I'm not in complete control.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
My solo play is not hindering our group play. It's just that group play is not my ideal way to play this game.
Okay.
Right.
It's not that the solo is ruining it.
You're also going to
Yeah,
get a lot farther playing solo than you are in a group because you have to hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait.
The fear I had was that like he's gonna know how to get around and do everything. So it's like not us discovering as a group, but like you said, there's so many different avenues that fixes that issue.
Seriously.
That's what I was nervous about. I was like, Aaron's gonna put 50, 100 hours into this game, and then he's gonna come play with us, and he's like, okay, we're gonna do this, we gotta do this, we gotta do this, we gotta do this, and I'm like, we're not gonna be able to explore the game and experience this together. We're just gonna be going around because Aaron knows how to finish everything.
No,
That was
I
my
mean,
fear. That was my biggest fear.
Our last session, I didn't even find the harpies in the
Right.
druid camp.
Yeah.
I didn't find the lady with the squirrels.
Yep.
And even still, if I did, we would have beaten the harpies differently, and I would have only found the chest when you found the nest up in the top, right? Like, it, even if we do find the same things, I have a different party than our party is, like with a
Okay, that makes sense.
a druid and stuff. So we're going to attempt, what I would like with our group play is to talk about how to go into situations first. Like, let's have the druid shapeshift into a
Yeah.
cat because we know that this guy had a cat, and then he can sneak into the camp and pretend to be this dude's cat, and then our rogue can sneak in through the basement. That is where the group play is really enhanced. But right now we're really just like, what do you call it, like just starry-eyed and just
Yeah.
like, oh my god, what is this, and we just like go there in and like, and
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
no
We're playing like Diablo 4, where we're like, we all just kind of break off
Yeah.
and go do our own thing. And
yeah,
we have
and
to
that's
really.
why solo play I enjoy, because I can tell them what to do and I get to make decisions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there's pluses and negatives to it. I think that the potential for our group play could be a lot more fun because I'm sharing those experiences, but I get a lot more control in solo play and I get to make the decisions.
Exactly. And like, I'm just impressed by this game having something like 16,000 possible ending combinations or something ridiculous
Wow.
like that. Yeah, based on like choice, like a best example I can think of is Fallout 3. When you made certain choices throughout the world, your ending kind of changed. It's that same thing, I'm assuming. Like, we saved somebody in our playthrough, but Aaron
Oh,
killed them or
yeah.
let them die,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
In his solo. And that was like, oh, by the way, that person was actually a relative of the head of Baldur's Gate, the biggest or one of the biggest cities in the world. And they're gonna come hunt you down. Or, oh, you saved him, so you got a massive reward type thing.
Casuals in chat.
Casuals in chat.
Casual, what up, baby? I think Cash is
We
playing.
are back.
I think Cash is also playing Baldur's Gate 3 on the side. Maybe? Cash?
I don't know yet. I think he's, especially with today, I think he's a little busy with the server.
Well, that was out of his control, too. ISP issue. Not yet. Got your hands full.
Got
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
hands full.
He's like, in 3 weeks, come talk to me again when
Did you
my
say
build is over.
Kiwi, did you say ass butt?
Like, and honestly, other thing I'm loving from Baldur's Gate on the technical side is you play it on high or max settings, it's fucking gorgeous.
Mm.
But I can
Incredible.
also play it on the Steam Deck with like 30 FPS,
Mhm.
right?
It's
So
well optimized. Yeah,
it's well
that's the
optimized.
crazy thing.
It's coming
Yeah.
to consoles. Like, hell, when you guys found out that I'm playing on basically a controller, it made a better experience for James that he can plug in his controller and
Yeah,
play.
Oh, I
dude.
prefer controller too.
God, I love it so much.
Which
I
is
love it
which
so
is an
much.
interesting thing to think about, because like James did not grow up with PC games, never did a CRPG or anything like that growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, you did some, but you're definitely more of a console kid like I am.
Oh, absolutely. Like, really, Disco Elysium was like the first CRPG I ever played.
I grew up on a mix of both, but I've still always loved a controller better.
Yeah.
I understand that this is more precise, and for certain things, mouse and keyboard is superior in every way. But if I can get away with controller and it works, I'm going to use it.
Yeah, I mean, the controller argument doesn't work because I played Disco Elysium on controller, and I didn't play Fallout 1 or 2 on controller though. I think you can.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then Nubs, I think you probably have the most PC. You probably played more stuff on the PC than most of us.
Yeah.
And
I
you're
I
still
grew up
playing it
more
with
on
mouse and
PC.
keyboard, right?
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it better with mouse and keyboard.
And see, the one big
So far.
thing, and James said this last time we played, the one big thing is point and click moving versus just using a stick. Or for James, if he could, WASD, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
First-
the real thing here is choice. Everyone gets to play it how they want to, and that's ideal. That's the best case scenario. That's why I'm in support of Dark Souls difficulties.
Mhm.
Like, who fucking cares? If you want the standard Dark Souls difficulty, play standard. If you want it to be a little easier, play easy. Who fucking cares? But I don't want to get into that discussion because
Yeah.
I actually have different thoughts now that I said that. But
Yeah.
But I mean, I love the fact that this game is accessible. I want more people to play it. I want more people to experience something that's not just a battle royale, first person shooter,
Mm-hmm.
or a sports game, right?
yeah,
Or a
To
fighting.
be honest, oh, sorry. Go on.
I was gonna say, the other thing is like it's like I love seeing that with fighting games. Like people with Street Fighter 6, some people online hate the fact that they offered modern controls, but I want more people to play fighting games. So put in modern controls, make it easier for people to do crazy shit. Because if they can't do the crazy shit they see online, they're not going to keep playing it.
yeah.
Real
Yeah.
quick, I just want to recognize we have a new chatter. Polar Knights, welcome in.
I was in control. Okay, you be in control of chat. You be in control of chat.
I just didn't want it to go too long because they said
There
it
we
a
go.
little bit ago.
Oh, yep, you're good. Go ahead.
Polar, I love this. And the men's cams, it is the perfect evolution of beard growth. Thank you very much. And welcome into the stream. We're
Chin
talking
strap,
Baldur's Gate 3
mustache.
right now.
My
Short
casual,
shorts.
I agree with you, but my only when I started talking, I do believe in making choice for people, but also I also think I believe in like artists' vision, and if Miyazaki's vision is for there to not be a different scaling difficulty, then that is what it is, and then the choice is to just not play it. You either play it or not, and that's also a choice.
Which right there, that's a Japanese versus Western game developer mentality. You
Yeah.
know, lots of Japanese built games don't have difficulty options, except for maybe
Mhm.
getting harder.
Yeah.
Whereas we add a lot more accessibility and easy options here.
I mean, Zelda is very unique for not having like a leveling system at all. It's very Japanese in that sense where you really just get new equipment and new skills, but you don't level up and then get more strength and dexterity and stuff. Like it's very unique in that sense.
And it evolves. It gets harder as it goes, and really all that makes all that can get you through that is your skill, your own skill to get you through that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
good idea.
man, I'm man, Baldur's
I
Gate is
really love
great.
the roll. It's so stupid. I love the rolling aspect of this game.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
see-
don't
so
know
good.
why.
See-
That is super satisfying to me.
seeing the physical dice or seeing the digital dice.
And then the amplifiers, I love
That's
it.
what I
It's just
loved about
super.
Disco.
Disco Elysium. I was like, I didn't know that this was a thing. But little dice comes on screen, and you get your modifiers, and it's like, this is so cool.
Yeah, it's like with the older Fallout games saying you have like, oh, you have a 46% chance to rolling this right, but you just get the number. You don't get to see
Yes.
you don't get to see your math rocks go.
Same thing with Fallout New Vegas versus Fallout 3. It's not just a speech check; it's a explosives check with a percentage.
Yep.
Ugh,
And
so
what's
good.
great and what I love about D&D, this is just D&D in general, but Baldur's Gate does this too. You you might have a 99% chance to fail this, but you can still get that critical.
Yes, yes.
Trade-off, you only need to roll a 5 to pass this check, and you have +3 bonuses. So as long as you don't roll a 1, you're good. Roll a 1.
And I refuse to save scum. I refuse. If I miss it, I miss it,
But
and that's my playthrough.
they even have a built-in thing for that in inspiration.
Exactly.
If
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
character does something or interacts with something that affects their character, you get a little inspiration point. You can bank 4 of them.
Per
Yeah.
day? Is it 4 of them per day?
No, it's 4, it's just 4, and you use them when if you make that fail, but it's like, "Oh, shit. Oh, I have inspiration." Use it. But it doesn't refill per day. So, uh, Nubs, in our game, your background is urchin, right?
Yeah.
So every time you've helped one of those little kids, you've gotten an inspiration. So you might be maybe sitting on, 2 or
Oh.
4.
You get
Oh,
them
shit.
I had
organic.
4. I had
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, you get those organically. You'll get them tied to your background as well. You'll get them tied to your race, your class. I think I've even seen them in some videos I've seen. You can get them just by interacting with the right NPC and just saying the right dialogue.
What are you gonna snooze?
The ads. I just snoozed it because we're rolling, so I was snoozing it. So, yeah, I've been really digging that. I also saw a video because you remember we had the kid last night. We talked to the kid. He had the magical coin.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the video of a guy that just kept saying, "Flip it again, flip it again, flip it again," and the kid like slowly got more and more irritated to the point he was like, "Take the coin, take the ring, leave me alone." Like actually tells
Damn, that's funny.
And
yeah.
and that's the other thing about this game and why I say it's the best digital D&D simulator.
Mhm.
Because that you in D&D you can literally stand with one NPC and annoy the DM to the point it's like, okay, he just leaves the room. Get out of
Yeah.
his store now.
Dude, I talked to the strange ox after, because I didn't know you could talk to animals before I saved the tieflings and killed the goblins, and so they left. And I found the tiefling encampment later on, and they were like, "Hey, you helped us out of the druid camp." And the guy still had the strange ox, and so I was like, "Oh, I know I can talk to him now." Dude, that strange ox showed me some visions of like a bunch of dead people and was like, "Don't you fucking ask any questions." And I was like,
Damn.
"Oh my god, dude, I don't know." I'm
Holy
like,
shit.
I had the choice of like your your true form has to show. So, and I was like, I don't know if I want to fight this. Those were a lot of dead bodies. Like
Yeah.
he's hiding for some reason in this ox. I don't know.
You found the cow
So
god?
yeah. Also, you know how when you're escaping the ship in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and there's that big lieutenant that's fighting the mind flayer.
Mm-hmm.
In my playthrough, I stopped and fought him and killed him, and I got a badass sword from it, and I got an achievement.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So and I had one guy sitting by the transponder thing. So like the moment I killed him, because if you wait too long, when you get down to like 6 turns left before the 6 turns left, more demons come into the freaking ship and start like flying in trying to get at you. So you have to like get out as soon as possible.
Mm. So you like moved one of your followers up towards the transponder?
So I had 3
okay.
guys around him, all shooting him with a bow.
Nice.
And then he killed the mind flayer. I was like, "Fuck, he's gonna fuck me up now." So he did almost kill one of my characters, but like we downed him, and I immediately looted his body and it hit the transponder and got off.
Damn.
I think I had 3 turns left.
That's crazy.
Are we gonna?
That is crazy.
It's
2 minutes.
also been funny to see some of the hate I've seen this game get online from the right-wing crowd a little bit. Like
Shocking.
if you go to what?
I said shocking.
Oh yeah, but like some of them were people upset that you can one of them was a tweet I saw that was you can't pick your gender or you can't pick your alignment, but you can pick your gender. And everyone's like, you're playing a video game. Your alignment is whatever you want to be. You want to be a chaotic, evil person who murders and steals everything. Just do it. You don't need the game to tell you that you're chaotic evil.
Yep. They're the real sheeps.
I feel like the way Aaron explained the whole thing to me, like all the things you could do, reminds me of when I played Knights of the Old Republic for the first time back in the day, because you could choose all the dialogue options. And it's far limited. Knights of the Old Republic back in the day is far, far, far more limited than what it was for Baldur's Gate 3. But back in the day as a kid, that was like the first game I ever played where it had all the dialogue options. You could, bad alignment, good alignment, whether you go Sith or Jedi. I remember being like, "Oh my god!
That's how
Oh my
Fable
god!"
was. That's how
Oh yeah,
Fable was.
Fable.
For me.
Yeah.
Your first RPG is always such a beautiful experience of like,
Yep.
what is this?
This isn't my standard whatever game you played before that the most, if it was Tony Hawk or if it was a wrestling game or it was
I played
Mario.
Tony Hawk. My dad showed me Command and Conquer, Diablo, and Half-Life. No RPGs, really. I mean,
Yeah.
Diablo's kind of an RPG,
Kind of,
but
yeah.
not like that. This, I totally can sympathize with that. That's such a cool experience.
Real quick, we're going to take a ad break here. Starts in 10 seconds. Everybody get your snacks, get your water, use the bathroom, and we'll be right back.
Don't miss a second of the show.
Casual did, he said, Aaron, are we going to talk about the modding potential with this game and the recent AI revolution?
I don't know what the AI revolution is.
I think he's talking about now that you can get like Claude and ChatGPT to write codes, you could mod things a lot. You can make lines of code a lot faster. And so I could be wrong.
Maybe. There's a mod, bigger penis for female tiefling.
Oh yeah, of course it'd be.
Dude, there's already thousands of mods.
Oh my God, really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I mean, it's been in early release since 2020. It's had
Oh,
3
that's
years.
true.
of
Yeah,
people
that's
figuring
true.
Shit out.
And they just implemented all like a lot of the good D&D 5 mechanics so well. Like,
Oh, I see what he's saying.
if I was to nitpick something, like they don't have each class does not have as many subclasses as it does in 5e, but those could be added in later. There's not as many spells as there is in the main D&D game, right?
Mm.
But I don't fucking care. The game is fantastic. Like it's I don't think there has been or will be anything to contend against it for game of the year. Like, I think this is like Elden Ring was last year. Like, we knew it was game of the year.
Yeah.
What do we think game of the year was so far this year?
Zelda.
Yeah,
I have
we
a
thought
list.
Zelda.
I know at one
I have
point
a Google Doc
Oh, nice.
of all of the games that have over an 8 or above.
Mm-hmm.
Dead Space, Hogwarts, Wild Hearts, Like a Dragon, Ishin, Octopath Traveler 2, Wolong, Resident Evil 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Legend of Zelda, Street Fighter 6, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 16, Dave the Diver, Viewfinder, which if you haven't seen the trailer for Viewfinder,
Dude.
watch that. That game fucking crazy.
That's the puzzle game where you take a picture and that becomes like the
Yes.
next part
Dude.
of the land you get on. Yeah.
Spicy Town Hall Jack loves fucking Viewfinder.
Dude,
and was
Viewfinder
showing
is insane.
Yeah,
Dave
dude.
the Diver. Possibly my
Pikmin
favorite.
4. And we still have Starfield, Lies of P, Mortal Kombat 1, Cyberpunk 3, Payday 3,
Yeah.
Cyberpunk DLC, Assassin's Creed, Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2, Persona 5 Tactics, and Super Mario RPG. This
Wow.
year, I don't know. I don't know what's
Popping
game of the
off.
year yet because
Popping off.
Oh, look at
holy
Loki.
shit.
So are you
Loki.
giving Baldur's Gate 10 out of 10 so far?
Oh, hands down.
10 out of 10?
Loki.
It is a masterpiece. 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Yep.
Starry's missing out on Loki Cam.
Yep. Loki decided to come in.
Yeah,
He
Viewfinder's
looked so mad. Why does Loki look pissed?
Loki.
Oh,
Dude, he's killing me. He looks so angry. Oh my God. He's like, you son of a bitch, where's my dinner?
hey, he's got at least 10 minutes before we're late on. No, actually we've hit him at 8. Never mind, I'm off on time. Oh wait, Aaron, you missed one game for game of the year coming out in a few weeks.
What?
Smurfs carts.
Murph's Carts?
What?
Smurfs.
Oh, the Smurf kart racer?
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll be so good.
Baldur's Gate 3, fucking.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just still looking up games. Like, God, this might be the best year we've had since what 08. Maybe.
Dude, this year is
It's been a while.
crazy for games.
Yeah, it is.
Crazy.
IGN 5 minutes ago has their review in progress first update
Oh,
For Baldur's Gate 3.
for Baldur's Gate 3.
Nice.
So
The
casual
vast
set.
DN
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you go. You go. What were you gonna say?
I'm gonna read this.
Read it.
No, I'm gonna read it. You go ahead.
you talk. He's reading it, and then we'll tell us.
So casual asked, and he's clarifying for the one that he said earlier about the, because I want to make sure we answer his question, about the modding potential of the game and recent AI revolution. He's saying that I feel like there is. Oh, sorry, farther down. No, I'm talking about giving them actual dialogue that, like that Skyrim mod. So the Skyrim mod gave them like different dialogues, I guess. And I think people might be able to make neat custom campaigns leveraging that. So they'll be able to use AI to make random generated conversations that you can create custom unique campaigns, which I think might be kind of a cool thing. Because
That
didn't
might
you guys talk? Did you guys talk about that where you said in Divinity 2 that you can create custom campaigns?
I played that on PlayStation, so I'm not 100% sure what you can do with that, but wouldn't surprise me.
With what?
Divinity
Custom?
2 making customs.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah.
Dude, Aerithos, I'm with you. That's legit how I feel about Starfield.
And it's going to be technically free with Game Pass?
Dude, Game Pass day one, baby. I'm gonna pay the
Quote, unquote,
$35
free.
too.
Dude, Starfield, I swear to God, if Starfield stumbles,
Mm-hmm.
I will shed actual tears.
Does Bethesda crumble if if it fails?
I will. I personally, as a person who used to watch Todd Howard
Yeah.
talk to Notch about, Skyrim and Minecraft and follow everything this man did, I will never trust him again. I will never play another Bethesda game ever again if this game is not perfect.
Perfect.
But maybe I don't need it to be now. Now that I have Baldur's Gate 3 and now that I have the perfect fantasy RPG, maybe I don't need it to be perfect.
So is Todd Howard this generation's Will Wright for gaming? Will Wright's the guy who did Spore and claimed that Spore would do everything under the sun and be a living game forever.
Oh,
And it did it.
yeah.
SimCity guy, Spore. Remember he made the phone game that was the cube that you just clicked on pieces and everyone in the world played and one person would get a prize if you got to the center?
Cube was Peter Molyneux.
Oh, that was Peter Molyneux?
Yeah,
Oh,
the Fable guy.
what was it? No.
I would say he's more of Peter Molyneux, to be
I
honest.
think that's actually who I meant. Not Will Wright. I meant Peter Molyneux.
Yeah, he's definitely Peter Molyneux of this generation. Man,
All right.
I
So
just don't know.
what was IGN's early review of it so far?
Oh, basically just that 55 hours in, Act 1 done, going into Act 2 after 55 hours, which is insane.
Yeah.
And that most of the bugs have gone away after the day one patch, and that combat, just like in tabletop D&D, really unlocks after hitting level 5.
Oh, really? Okay.
After level 5, he feels like, or they feel like they have a better grasp on the mechanics and a better, you start to get to know your followers a lot more, which, like, yeah, man. I don't like some followers, but I like why I don't like them. It's all very...
You don't like them for character. They're doing a good job with their character. Why you don't like them? They're not bad characters.
Exactly.
They're just
Asterion, cool. Great in combat, actually. Really useful in combat. But he's in camp because I just don't like his personality. I just don't like him.
Okay.
The actor is so good that it bothers me.
Oh, really?
I don't like Asterion,
that is interesting that they say that it feels more open after level 5, like in real D&D, because I get that feeling because I know most campaigns we do when we start a new one, we start at level 3 usually, because level 3 is when you usually get your subclass for most characters.
Oh, okay.
So the first few levels are boring as crap, and then you get the thing that makes your character a little more unique to you.
Yeah.
Unless you're a wizard, then you get your school.
What
at, like,
level are you,
1.
Aaron, in the solo campaign?
I am level 5 right now.
Just got okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if this is like real D&D, max level will be 20.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Interesting.
I watched a TikTok video today of the guy talking about romance options in this game. And he was all like, yeah, I guess it's easier to romance people if you're not trying. Because he was like, I'm going after Lizelle. He's like, I was going after Lizelle, and he goes, and I was like, oh, but my boy's Gail. I love Gail. Gail's like me and her are best pals. And he goes, and Gail told me he wanted to show me a magic trick later, and I was like, fuck yeah, show me his magic trick. And then he went over to Lizelle. He's like, hey, let's fuck, and she's like, but you and Gail are together. And he's like, fuck, is that the magic trick? God damn. He's gonna fuck me. That's the magic trick.
He's gonna fuck me.
Yeah, I tried so hard I'm trying really hard to romance Shadowheart
Yeah.
as a woman, as a female character.
Yeah.
And Guano's a fucking dude, dragon rider or whatever, and fucking smooches her at the end of a thing, and like I didn't have any of those dialogue options, and he just casually went in there and got to kiss Shadowheart, and I'm still on the friend zone, and I hate it.
Is it because her character is written?
I assume so.
I
Makes
mean,
sense.
she is also a cleric of a church. Might actually be a religious thing about it.
Yeah, but I told her I would convert to the followers of Shar. I would convert to her,
Dude.
her
You're
pain.
also a bard. Bards are notoriously known to bang everything in the D&D universe.
I will get in her pants if it gets me the goddamn artifact. I just want that fucking artifact from her. It's all I want.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna get us killed
So,
again.
I had something really interesting happen where I don't like Lizelle. She doesn't vibe with me. She doesn't vibe with Shadowheart, doesn't like her, so I don't like her. So, but I wanted to find the Crèche and like get this worm out of my eye, and I went to where she wanted me to go, and I was about to like open the door to it, and my guardian was like, "You're making a huge mistake by trusting what's her race, the Githyanki or something?"
Githyanki.
Yeah.
Githyanki?
Yeah, Geth. Everyone just calls him Geth.
Geth. He's like, "You're making a huge mistake. They will steal the artifact if you continue with this." And so I just turned around, and I don't know if I should have I just don't know.
Live with your decision.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's the great thing about this game. There is no set path from once you get off of the ship.
Yeah.
In the solo game, I'm gonna steal that fucking idol too. I won't do it with you guys, but I'm gonna steal that fucking idol in the solo game.
Let us know when she kills you.
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna kill her first because she's a bad guy. I know it.
Just because she's a Twilight cleric doesn't mean she's a bad guy.
Yeah, people think I'm a bad person because I'm a drow, but I'm a nice drow.
I'm a nice drow. I'm a bard.
Everywhere I go, people are like, "Oh, you fucking drow, you coming to fucking slit my throat?" And I'm like, "No, dude, I'm a fucking bard, and I'm a nice one. I'm the nice version."
You just want to play some music and drink some drinks.
It's so good being a bard too, because anytime someone's like, "Don't you know who I am?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do. I know, and I know the song about you and everything." And like, I have a special dialogue option that's like, "You're so and so from so and so, and you did this," and they're like, "Oh yeah, that is okay."
Yeah, bards in D&D have access to all knowledges, whereas in other characters they have to like, "Oh, I know knowledge religion because I'm a cleric." You're just like, "Oh yeah, I told a story about that once. I know you."
Yeah, dude, it's so good. And I outbarded Volo, but I still saved him, and he tried to fucking pluck I let him pluck the thing out of my eye. He said he could figure out how to get it out of my eye, and he ended up ice picking my eye, and now I have a purple eye because he was like, "Oh shit, I fucked up," and threw me this like glass eye.
Gave you a lobotomy.
Yeah,
Jesus.
That's
I
wild.
know. I trusted him. Fellow bards. I don't know.
Fuck
Hello,
that guy.
Bards.
Yeah, it's incredible though.
Damn.
I'll play some more.
Yeah, same.
I gotta get back on Valheim soon too.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna hit up Valheim again after this.
Aaron's like, no, play Baldur's Gate.
I can't.
He wants
If
to
Baldur's Gate
solo.
wasn't out, I probably would be more invested. But every time I play it, I'm just like, I'd rather be doing this other thing.
No,
Yeah.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
I completely understand.
Kiwi.
You know what's crazy? Any game I play, I'm like, I should be playing Valheim so I can clear out that, get this shit done, so I can get ready to get all this build. I'm like, in my brain, like all the build stuff is going on in my head like all day long. But then I'm like, I want to play Palia. So I play Palia, and the whole time I'm playing Palia, I was like, I should get on Valheim. I should do this Valheim.
Wait,
and then
wait,
I get on Valheim finally. And then I'm like, fuck, I should get on Baldur's Gate and try this for a little bit.
You're treating Valheim like chores at this point.
It is. It's a build competition, and I'm the guy that's organizing and all. I gotta
Yeah, but
fucking
we
win
have a
this.
month, dude.
I know, but we got so. I could lay out everything. We could lay out everything, and then it's just fucking decorating after that. Once we get everything laid out, it's just
Yeah.
fucking decorating, and we could just riz the place up to fucking.
Yeah, if you want to like
Cloud
have
nine.
help blueprinting it, and then like once we have a plan of where, like, I would love to help like design it,
Mhm.
and then know what I can do when I log in and just
Yeah.
start working on this thing.
Yeah.
Then I think I'll have
Instead of
more.
logging in
do
and just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, because what we need to do, well, I'll save it for later. We don't need to talk about it on the podcast. But
I wanted to shout something out really quick.
Mm-hmm.
A little like a really small little side project that I've been working on. I told you guys that I've been reading this manga, Blood on the Tracks,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm completely caught up on, all 150 chapters, baby.
Damn.
I started like editing them into little YouTube videos with like background music and sound effects, and just like so you can see the panels, and there's like sometimes there's some motion and stuff, but like it's just been really fun. And I
Mhm.
have 4 chapters up
Damn.
on Squandered Octopus's YouTube. And yeah, if you want to get into that,
link it.
you know, I'm gonna do the first volume. There's like 14 volumes now, but I'm gonna do the first one, and I'm almost done with it. But it's just been really fun.
Nice.
So yeah, go check that out.
Yeah, definitely.
First one's not very good. It was more of a proof of concept to see if I got copyright struck and stuff, you know. But the second one and the third and the fourth one have a lot more sound effects, and there's a lot more going on because I just wanted to
Yeah.
see. The first one is not. It's fine.
Nice. Dubs linked it up in chat for everybody to
Oh,
check it
pinned it.
out.
Pinned
Is
it
it
as
app-
well.
Andy, does it go there?
That's when I look up
Oh,
Squandered
shit.
Octopus. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
You don't
Well,
need to
yeah.
have certain subs anymore to change your name. You can get rid of the Bobo link that it generates and put whatever you want there.
Nice.
Not pinned that bad boy. Pinned.
Yeah, I got a playlist, so it'll play all 4 back in row. Hoping I should have volume 1 done this week. It's a really good manga though. Really good.
Damn. I wish I liked reading.
It's triggering. That's the thing, is it's not reading. It's not.
What is it?
Watch the video.
Okay.
Like it's like
I don't know
reading
anything about mangas.
reading a comic book is not reading. It's like watching a movie.
Yeah.
with
I had no-
subtitles. It's like watching a movie with subtitles.
But I've never seen, did research, or cared about a manga. So I had no idea that I read like a comic book. So that's a little
Yeah, I read-
different.
It reads exactly. It's exactly a manga. Yeah, it's just a Japanese.
It's
comic
just
book,
Japanese
actually.
comic book
Okay.
read
Just a-
right to left. And you don't even have to worry about that because I take care of all that for you. You don't even have to worry about reading right to left and which
Nice.
panel to read next. It's all organized for you. It's Americanized.
All Hebrew books are read right to left too.
Yeah, that's why manga is, because Japanese in the old style is written that way because
Mhm.
a lot of old written languages were right to left.
Yeah.
The older they are, the more likely they were read right to left.
I used to have like a Hebrew Bible that was right to left.
Yeah.
People would come over and look at it and be like, "What the fuck?" Hell yeah. Well, does anybody have anything else they want to talk about on the comeback special?
Charlie Day's movie that he wrote and directed
Oh,
called
Oh
Fool's
yeah,
Paradise.
that's right. You said you watched it, right?
Yes, it's not good. It's awful.
That's what I heard.
It's
That's what I
awful.
heard.
Is that the one where like he's playing basically an actor and then somebody else they get to replace an actor who looks exactly the same?
Correct. He has some sort of mental disorder. He's in like an asylum where he can hear and he can understand, he just doesn't talk. So he's like a mute.
Oh, okay.
And he mimics. He can't even really, I guess no, he's not, he's more than that because he doesn't really understand what you're saying. He just does stuff. He repeats. So they're like, yeah, we don't know what the fuck's wrong with him. Out he goes, and they like kick him off a bus, and
Mhm.
he's in Hollywood. And then Ray Liotta's this movie producer, and he's having trouble with this big wig actor who's being a prima donna, and sees this guy, and is like, oh my god, he looks exactly like this big actor. Come with me, and he is like selling oranges on the side of the road, and he gets in Ray Liotta's Porsche, zips him off to set, and yeah, he just kind of stumbles into being a
Actor.
actor.
Damn.
It's
So
fucking awful because it's like Hollywood satire. It's like double
Yeah.
satire. So I don't get it.
Yo, dog. We heard you like satire.
so it's oddly kind of in the same boat as what the fuck's that movie? Bowfinger. Steve Martin, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It's
yeah,
the same
that's
kind of
satire.
premise. So this is
This
satiring
is
that.
like This is like satire, Bowfinger satire.
Oh.
Weird.
It's like
Oh.
the joke
Wes.
is doubly that, like,
That's so meta.
Ken Jeong is his like manager, but he doesn't really have any clients. He just is like lying and trying to make money,
Mhm.
and like, oh, see that Hollywood director over there, don't go spend the night with him because he'll rape you, or like, and this writer over here is a real piece of work, and like, it's like
Interesting.
every it's satire, and it just does not work. I'm sorry, it doesn't work.
Is it like Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia wrote the movie? He wrote the movie, and Charlie in Always Sunny in Philadelphia's character.
Maybe. Yeah, no, because it's actually like it is followable. It's
Yeah.
like a very
It's a solid 5.
simple plot. It's just like the joke is the joke that Hollywood is scummy, because like we know that.
Yeah.
So it's like a joke on the movies that talk about that. So I just don't know what it's trying to say. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
not good. And I love Charlie Day.
Yeah, that's what detective said. That's heartbreaking. That it's bad.
Yeah, it really sucks. And I feel bad because like Dennis is in it, and like obviously you have your friends read your script. I just feel bad that no one told him.
Hey,
I
this
don't
isn't that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Fool's Paradise. and I think it could have been saved by like learning what his trauma was that made him a dumb mute, like because they say that at the beginning, like it must have been caused by some sort of trauma. So like you're expecting that this arc will wrap up with learning what his trauma was, and that'll tie into his experience in Hollywood being so awful. And no, they never bring it up again. He just is that way.
Yeah.
Wait,
16% of Rotten Tomatoes, 39 audience score.
Ooh.
He does a bunch of
Collider 2.5. Yeah.
silent movie bits. He does a bunch of like accidentally breaking, he like has this like plastic jug that slips out of his hands and it bounces back up and he's like, oh, and then he picks up a glass and then drops it and it breaks and he's it's like a bunch of silly stuff.
Almost like a Mr. Bean, kind of, without the actual comedy.
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Bean.
Yeah.
Or
Interesting.
even like silent film stuff, like
Right. It's very Charlie Chaplin. It seems like
yeah,
he had an idea to do these funny silent movie bits and then just built this narrative around it and nothing ever ties back in, and like I don't know.
do you think he was just trying to write a bad script to see if he could get it made?
Okay, that would be the only redemption.
Like it comes out in like 5-10 years, like, oh yeah, I wrote that like 5 minutes on a bet just to see how bad I could.
That seems to be the only point of the movie, is that a dumb mute who can't speak and can barely think can be a star in Hollywood. That seems to be the point. But even that doesn't work out because, yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds really weird, but it kind of makes me want to watch it now.
Promise you, it's not bad good. It's just so boring.
Oh, really?
It's not worth it.
Put it on the Plex, baby.
It is.
Okay, good.
I may have deleted it because I usually delete movies when they're that bad.
So it never got to the point as being so bad it's good.
Exactly.
So
It's
we didn't
just
get. So it's not Tommy Wiseau's The Room, but it's also not Bowfinger or something along those lines. It's like, it's a waste of time.
that is exactly right.
Yeah.
And like I just don't understand.
Yeah,
And
Detective
audiences and critics don't understand either.
Detective says making Charlie Day with his classic comedic voice a mute is a crazy choice to me.
Yeah.
It's his choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All him.
That does seem a little bizarre, though. I would love to
It's
know like what he was shooting for.
And it's directed well. He's good behind the camera. He does a little bit of the Dead'll like this. He does a little bit of the Wes Anderson, like, he does a few of the quick pans, and he even has this cool shot on like a waiting tray, and you see the glasses in the wine glasses in the foreground, and then you like see celebrities' faces and stuff. He tries. He does. Do love me some quick pans. He does do that. He's not bad behind the camera. It's just like the substance is like, what the fuck? It's so boring. It's not funny. It's
Fun. And it's fairly unanimous. There's a few people that are like, "Oh, the movie's amazing," but it's fairly unanimous that it's bad.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not good.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Poor Charlie.
It does. It really does.
It's got
Poor
pretty
Charlie.
bad scores all the way across
Because
all the sites I looked at.
this new season of Always Sunny, I've watched twice now. It is the best season that they've had in years.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
It's so good. And it's really strange.
It was really strange.
It's all for me.
Yeah, that sucks.
I hope he tries again. I hope he does something else that's good.
He always has he always has Sunny.
Yeah.
Yep, he always sure he does. He always does that. Well, Charlie Day.
Nice.
Man.
All right.
I kind of want to end on a happier note now. What else do we got?
Dave the Diver is fucking fantastic.
Dave the
You have to-
Diver! He was down too long in the ocean sea!
100% recommend the game. It's a fun gameplay loop of going down fishing
Hell yeah,
and then
Jedward.
coming back and running your sushi restaurant.
Yeah.
The story is funny in points. Everyone gives Dave shit, but still goes and does stuff.
Yeah.
Looks great. I like the pixel art, but it's definitely more fluid pixel art. Like they
Yes.
put more effort into that part.
I agree because Ox was playing Dave the Diver, streaming it months and months ago when it was early access. And then it got released and blew up and everything. And that game looks really fucking cool.
It is fun. It's kind of roguelike-y, kind of Metroidvania, because you start the day and go fishing and you unlock more spots as you get more tools. You have to fight sharks, you have to go fishing. It gets a little crazy when catching the fish because sometimes you just harpoon them and pull them in, and sometimes you have to like mash A and S
Yeah.
really fast or hit the right button combination or
I also saw, Wes, that it has like crazy mini games here and there.
Mhm.
Like one was
yeah.
like a Guitar Hero type of mini game I saw Ox play.
Oh, I haven't gotten the Guitar Hero one
Yeah.
yet. Yeah, there's mini games.
It looked wild.
Like, and then when you run the sushi restaurant, it's not like any other game where you're running a restaurant where you have to like cook the food. All you're doing is running food, pouring tea, grating wasabi.
Nice.
That's it. But because you have a great sushi chef back there.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But you also hire staff at some points. You're also trying to get blow up on basically food Twitter. You want to be really popular there.
Oh, gotcha.
We're also in an ad.
Huh?
My thing didn't pop up to tell me that we're at an ad.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. It just popped up.
It just popped up that we're in the middle of an ad break.
Yeah, Kiwi. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't think Kiwi can hear me. We'll wait till after the ad. I saw that game pop up for her. That I Am Future. I was curious what kind of game that was like. You ever heard that game, Wes? I Am Future?
I'm not. I'm taking a look at the trailer right now.
That's a really good cozy game.
Looks like you're foraging and stuff, trying to survive after an apocalypse type thing, but you're on top of a building.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Get little robot workers to help you out. Maybe a non-zombie version of something like actually, I'm not sure.
The similar games to ones that I've played is Valheim.
Oh, no shit.
And we're back. Future cozy
Yeah,
game.
Kiwi, I saw that pop up on Steam that you were playing I Am Future, and I was curious what game that is. Looks on Steam like it compares to like Valheim and stuff. I wonder what my Steam says. Probably Valheim.
I'm gonna try to get sponsored by Gamer Subs.
I was gonna say, I was
yeah.
all like, what are you drinking?
I want to try that. I haven't seen it out here at all. I guess I have to order it.
Oh, it's not physical, yeah. It's all online.
Oh, gotcha.
Does it actually have stuff in there, or is you just drinking water out of it?
No, I usually just do 2 scoops in the morning and then water.
Nice.
Gets me through the day.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, no shit.
I've been
Never
bogging.
feel jittery, never feel a crash. You just kind of feel energy, and then I can get through the day.
Oh yeah.
Really,
I've been having a super hard time sleeping lately. That's my thing.
really.
I've been like, and the best thing I can explain, the best way I explain it, I think I explained this after leaving my last job, was like, I'm used to like running around all day and being mentally and physically like broke down by the end of the day, where I'm not getting that happening anymore. I'm just kind of sitting around doing like little easy things. So it's like, and then I'm getting stressed, a lot more stress. And so it's like at the end of the night, I'm trying to like unwind, and I'm lying in bed, my brain's just racing, and I'm not tired, or my brain's not tired yet. So I just kind of lie there.
Try melatonin.
Yeah, I should do that.
5
That's cool.
milligrams of melatonin. It'll set you up on a cycle of, and then eventually you won't have to take it.
Nice. I'm gonna try it. Try it for sure.
Huey said it's just a collect resources and build stuff game.
Nice. All right. Well, we got anything else? Or
We're waiting to see who catches this Machoke. Yes, baby. Me and Wes. Sorry, dude. Machoke me, daddy.
Choke me, daddy.
That quote will live with Aaron in infamy.
I saw the weirdest video the other day of like this. That video is like it was like a little comic strip where it was the dad opening the door to his son's room, and he's like, "Hey, son, I need to talk to you about the type of Pokemon you've been catching." And also it pans over to the son, and he's sitting in the bed, and he's got like a Machoke and all these like more humanesque looking male Pokemon around him, and he's like, "Never mind. We'll talk about this later," and walks out as he's like all in the bed with all these Pokemon all like cuddled up next to him, and he's like sitting in there, and he's like, "Yes, Dad, can I help you?" Like, I didn't talk about the type of Pokemon you've been catching lately.
Dude, that Lopunny video that Steve sent us was fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
The Batman Lopunny.
Oh
Damn.
my gosh.
All right. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for the comeback show / rebrand. Good show.
What are we doing tomorrow?
Good show. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Nothing really planned. I was probably gonna play Valheim and do some build stuff. Yeah. Do some build stuff.
Say, give me one right now. Tear it up live.
Yeah, there you go, Gendred. Batman, there's no laws for the Pokemon. Heck yeah. All right, let's, who do we got here? I think I want to bring it over to Wonderlust.
Let's do it. Do it.
What's he doing? Oh, he's playing the Long Dark.
Can we commit to next Tuesday starting a new derailed Baldur's Gate 3 run?
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
You want to do it?
No.
You want to do a new one?
We have to do a new one.
And
We're already
no,
3 sessions in on this one.
we
Yeah.
commit to doing a new Den playthrough. Can't do a new
Yes.
derailed one.
Sorry, yes.
We're still
Curse me.
derailed.
No, we're not.
Derailed Entertainment.
No,
Network.
we're
Derailed Entertainment Network.
This is a rebrand. If we keep saying that, it's not gonna. We can't. No, that's for
We're the
like
Den.
years down the line. We're the Den.
See,
Okay.
So
maybe-
cozy here in the Den.
I don't know what the D means anymore then.
No,
We'll
it's still
talk about it
D.
later.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're the Den.
Crickets. So cozy here in the Den. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We really appreciate all of the love, all of the subs. Like, you guys are fucking just continue to be amazing. That big D, that's what it stands for. It's the Detective Entertainment Network. Duh.
Exactly.
Detective bought us out. He owns the whole fucking shebang.
Gender said, "I'll give you that big D, James." Good job. Shot.
Detective Arathos.
Nubs.
Nubs.
It's all coming together.
We have a plan.
Hell yeah.
We know it.
He's gonna be like that, like any other conglomerate, hostile takeover, buy us out and just shit can and sink the whole ship.
Dude, it reminds me of that part in Succession where they're talking about "we hear you," and like that's the slogan, and like
Yeah.
it doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be "we hear you." It sounds like, "well, we hear you."
Yeah.
They're talking about it, and they come up with something so stupid. It's really
Dude.
fun.
I love that shit so much.
Very much reminds me of corporate America.
Oh man, I gotta remember how to raid.
slash raid.
Yeah, I was just being.
I was
facetious.
surprised at how easy slash poll was.
Right?
We
Yeah,
got to do
super
that
simple.
more.
More often. You were killing it for that with the polls.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it kind of fell off there. It was pretty two big ones at the beginning, and then it faded away. But
That's all right.
I always like when streamers do polls, so
Yep, I agree.
we should do it
I
more.
like it.
Yeah. Polls are cool.
Yeah, baby, you can do it.
I like all kinds of polls, if you know what I mean.
And see, now the sound bites are coming back in full
Full
force.
sound,
Yeah.
full force. I know.
Yeah, baby.
Balls off my face, man.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Well, thanks again, everybody, for joining us. We're going to send this ship over to Wonderlust, show them some love, and we'll see you guys back tomorrow night with probably some Valheim and fucking around on comms.
Mm-hmm.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love ya. Bye.
I love the long Derek.
What? No way! Are we getting raided by the Den, baby? Well, Den, welcome to the Wonder Den. What? Oh.